definitely worth the walk up here. Absolutely magnificent views.
Hi everyone and welcome. So today we are going to be taking a hike around Invarary. We'll start off in the small village of Invarary. We'll check out the bell tower, and from there we'll have a little walk around, show you the jailhouse, show you the little dock that we have here. Then we'll head up to Inverary Castle before taking in the amazing viewpoint. So grab yourself a coffee or a cup of tea, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Look at the size of this rhubarb. Jeez, it's huge. But yeah, this is the bell tower here, folks. That is in 1914. The 10th Duke of Argyll became the honorary colonel of the 8th Battalion of Argyll and Southern Highlanders. When the First World War ended, he wanted a memorial to commemorate the Clan Campbell dead. He commissioned architects Hoare and Wheeler to design the bell tower. The construction of the 38-metre high tower has 176 steps to the top. That's the stairwell. It goes all the way to the top. Lock fine whiskies here. $5 old, 50%. Originally two private houses which were built in 1770 as part of the 3rd Duke of Argyll's redevelopment of the town. Presented to the Borough of Inverary by Reverend Neil McPherson, 1893. He sendeth the springs into the valley which run among the hills. I think it's a natural spring then, it must be. 1893. From the mid-18th century, the courts met to the townhouse near the pier. The grounded floor served as a county jail. Conditions were actually terrible for the prisoners. So many escapes that the townspeople had to take turns guarding it.
So this, folks, is Inverary Castle. It's a country house which is right basically on the edge of Inverary town in the county of Argyll in Western Scotland, and it sits on the shores of Loch
This is the
Fyne,
ancestral home
which
of
is
the Duke
actually
of Argyll,
Scotland's longest sea
chief
loch.
of the Clan Campbell.
It is one of the earliest examples of Gothic revival architecture, and it has been the seat of the Duke of Argyll, chiefs of Clan Campbell, since the 18th century. So I want to try and give you a few interesting facts about this cannon that is sitting outside Inverary Castle, which you may find quite interesting. So it's actually a bronze cannon, and it was made by the Renaissance genius Cellini between 1537 and 1545. This is around the time that he was causing a lot of trouble at the court of the French king Francis I. If you look closer at it, it basically has his signature emblazoned upon it. That's Cellini's signature, by the way. Now, at some point, this cannon ended up in the hands of the Spanish. Not really sure how the Spanish ended up with this. We think it was through some kind of conflict, so it's possible that it was basically captured. And then it ended up on this Spanish galleon in 1588. Its actual identity is not clear, to be honest, but it was sent off to join the Armada. Now, there's a bit of history around the Spanish Armada, if you've ever done research on it, and that's that during the time of the attempted attack on the English, at the time, some of the ships, to escape, circled all the way around the British Isles to try and get back to Spain. But by doing that, I don't think the weather was particularly good at the time. And some of the ships were actually hit or sank due to hitting rocks or just the poor weather in general. So this is one of the ships that passed up the North Sea and then went around Scotland to try and come back through the Irish Sea to get back to Biscay and head back into Spain. But the Spanish vessel, it actually dropped anchor off Mull in Tobermory Bay to basically get provisions so it could continue its journey back down to Spain. Now, very strangely, this is the information that I've been able to dig up. The captain of the ship, foolishly, it got into an argument with the local clan war that was happening at the time. And that ended up with his ship being blown up in the water. Of course, later on, people remembered the wreck being down at the bottom of the Tobermory Bay, and they thought it would have carried the treasure of the Armada. So diving expeditions were sent down to try and retrieve gold. And one of the actual objects that was picked up from the bottom was this actual cannon. Almost 200 years after it had been sank. Now, the Duke of Argyll, he basically has the rights over the sunken Spanish vessel, or he did hold the rights to the sunken Spanish vessel. And it was actually used and fired in its final moment of pure spectacle for the reign of Queen Victoria in 1854 to celebrate Alma, which was the first Allied victory of the Crimean War. So yeah, I found it very interesting. There's a lot of information about this cannon. You can find it online. So if you want to do your research on it yourself, just look up the Invarary Castle Cellini cannon. So yeah, thank you very much, and we'll continue on with the work.
So this monument was originally erected in 1754 in Invarary, and the garden belonging to the Bank of Scotland. The monument commemorates the execution by the first Mark of Athule of 17 Campbell leaders in 1685. It is moved to its present position in order to make it more accessible to the public, and where it was unveiled by the 10th Duke of Athol in 1983. Right, so if you're heading to the Dunakush, I don't know if I'm saying it right or not, folks. You just got to follow this blue trail, and it will take you all the way to the top. There's a red trail as well. Apparently it takes you to something called the Sweetie Seat, but we have no idea what that is. So far it's been quite a gentle ascent. Not too taxing at all. Oh, I've got some ruins here. Which is worth checking out. Oh, some old machinery. Parts in here. It's the Blackstone. Stamford Blackstone. It's not carriage, isn't it? And we have another old building here. An old tower. Possibly a furnace for an old kiln or something like that. Something to be that shed. I don't know. I'm sure somebody else knows. I don't know. We're not the only people to have walked this bit. That's for sure. Let's keep going. Ow! Just twigged myself. Right. Yeah, there's not a lot of discovery here. That's blocked off, so you can't even check it out. Where are they gone? Oh, they're up top of the hill. Filming somebody, filming me. Someone's filming as they're going down the hill. And I'm filming it as I'm going up. I could be wrong, but that white building down there looks like a dovecot. Oh yeah, we found a geocache.
Have I got time to do this?
Yeah. So we've got some people walking behind us, but they're very, very slow. So we overtook them down near the bottom because I knew if we wanted to look for these geocaches, they'd get in our way. But now they've hit the steep bit, they really have slowed down.
They've got a little girl with them.
Yeah, they've got little kids with them. And one of them's not wearing very good footwear. Look at the oak trees here. Always fascinating when you see these trees. So yeah, we're not far from the top now. There's a view from the top, everyone. And there's the castle down below. So yeah, definitely worth the walk up here. Absolutely magnificent views. Definitely worth your time. And you can see the castle down there. Look how amazing the castle looks. And then you can see the stables next to the castle. If you follow this road all the way around, it takes you to Loch Gorhead. So this was designed by Roger Morris in 1748, purely for decorative purposes only. It sits on the edge of the steep face. Amazing views, amazing. Got a high view of the Dovecote now, if that indeed is what it is. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Amazing views from the top, absolutely amazing. So yeah, we've done the viewpoint at the top. It's definitely worth doing. Yeah, brilliant. I really enjoyed it. The views from the top are amazing. The kids love the views, but I tell you now, my daughter didn't enjoy that walk up. My son didn't mind it; he quite likes the walking up. But the daughter, she's not a fan of climbing up hills of any kind. So yeah, she struggled a bit with it. But yeah, worth it for the views at the top. It's a moderate hill climb, I would say. So the paths are pretty well laid out, but I wouldn't advise you do it in flat-footed shoes. But we have seen a couple of people who've walked past us with flat-footed shoes on. But other than that, yeah, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the walk, folks. I've just found a geocache, which is part of the Adventure Lab here. So that was a nice easy find. Thank you very much for doing this. And for setting up the Adventure Lab. That was amazing. Enjoyed it. Thank you very much indeed. So yeah, it's nice to have an Adventure Lab and then a bonus at the end of it. I've got my own Adventure Lab, but I've not actually got a bonus. I did think about placing one, but yeah, I haven't done it yet. I found these glasses. They've obviously fell out of someone's backpack, I reckon, where they put sunglasses on. And they're really thick rimmed. You can't see nothing out of them. I wear glasses and I can't see nothing out of them. Okay, we're back down the bottom now, over the river. And that's where we were earlier, at the top.
So just going to end it there, folks. We're going to share a few photos with you of our hike today. We really enjoyed it. It was a fantastic day out. Most of the photos, as you can see, are after the castle on the way up to the viewpoint. So yeah, highly recommend it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my little talk about the cannon. Really enjoyed talking about that. The surroundings are beautiful. So if you're passing the area, then please consider calling in and having a walk up, at least up to the castle entrance. If you want to visit the castle, you do have to pay. It's not free entry, but it would be well worth the visit. We didn't really have time, so that's why we didn't go in. So yeah, a few photos at the end here. So thank you very much for watching. Please also, can you check out the gold members of the channel that have been supporting me for a long time, and also please subscribe for more videos and check out the playlist. Thank you and goodbye.